Because the Surface Book 3 is such a powerful laptop, this could potentially replace your desktop, even for more difficult tasks such as video editing and graphics editing. And with the ability to be able to use the touchscreen as well as the Surface Pen, that really opens up a lot of doors for a lot of people, depending on what your use is for a particular laptop that you're looking to purchase. Now, one thing that makes this stand out in comparison to most other laptops that are out on the market is this cool feature here. I just press that button and now I can detach it right from the keyboard. So this is actually completely separate. This has a battery and NVIDIA GPU inside of it, and then everything else is actually enclosed inside of here. Now, taking a look at it, I mean, it is a nice build quality. It feels nice in your hand. And of course, the probability of being able to get something like this repaired is going to be very, very difficult, because it's literally like a giant tablet. And I'll have to look online on iFixit and see if anybody has even tried to take one of these apart. But at this price point, I'm not going to try. So that's for sure. Now, you notice if you take a look at this, this pretty much looks exactly the same as the last year's models. They haven't really done any refresh on the design really much. Now, if you look at Lenovo, for example, with their ThinkPad series laptops, you can go all the way back to, say, let's say like a T400, and you go up to like a T460, and aesthetically they look pretty much the same. Microsoft is taking the same strategy. I'm not sure why, but whatever works for them, I guess they're going to go ahead and stick to it. All right, so check this out. So you can see here, this is actually a USB-C 3.12 port, and then you have the power plug right there as well for the power adapter. And if we spin it around, we've got a SD card slot that's built in and two USB 3.1 ports. And when you detach the screen from this, the only port that is actually on it, it looks like, is a headphone port right here. And you can see it goes right into tablet mode if you turn it on its side and then rotate it again. And just like any phone or tablet nowadays, it just goes ahead and rotates for you. Now, if you like, Microsoft also makes this USB-C travel hub that you can plug right into the USB-C port, and it gives you HDMI out as well as Ethernet, VGA, USB-A, and C as well. So I'll do a separate video on this guy here. Just know that Microsoft does make this for it, and we'll check it out in a future video. Now, this particular Microsoft Surface Book 3 comes with the 10th generation i7 1035G7 CPU. You can see it has 4 cores and 8 logical threads. Also has 32 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte NVMe Samsung SSD, Wi-Fi 6 capability, the built-in Intel Iris Plus graphics that's built into the CPU, as well as a discrete GPU, the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1660 Ti with Max-Q design. This GPU comes with 6 gigs of dedicated memory. This GPU is actually built into the keyboard of the unit. So once you detach the screen from the keyboard, then that will actually disappear. Now that it is disconnected, you can see it only has the single GPU. Now I'm going to go ahead and reconnect it to its base. And you can now see the second GPU. What's interesting though is that when I disconnect and reconnect it, the number of the GPU keeps incrementing. Let's do that again. Shows GPU 3 now. Let's disconnect it. Now I will reconnect it. And now it shows GPU 4. The Microsoft Surface Book 3 has a nice large touchpad, and the keyboard is easy to type on. These keys are backlit and easy to see during the day and night as well. Now, this is definitely one of the best trackpads I've used on a PC, hands down. I would say it's just as good as any of the trackpads that you're used to on any of the Apple products like the MacBook Pro and MacBook Airs. Well, as you can see, this touchpad is awesome. It's got great response, just like you would expect on any higher end device. And we can just, use gestures to go ahead and slide up and down, go back a page, forward a page, even pinch to zoom. It just feels wonderful. I wish that all manufacturers would actually make their touchpads look and feel just like something like this and what you'd find in the MacBook Pros. It is phenomenal. Here you can see the hinge system. Looks pretty much to be the same as it's always been on the Surface Book series, but it still works well. The hinge system feels very rock solid. It's built quite well. We'll just have to see how it holds up over time. So there it is, there you have it, the Microsoft Surface Book 3. So that's the end to this video, or is it? Actually, if you stick around here for a little bit, I want to go over a couple of ideas that I'd like to discuss with you guys. So I have some upcoming videos that I'm planning on making, and just want to kind of know what you guys would like to be able to see for upcoming videos on my channel. If you go ahead and take a look at the community tab on my channel, there are some polls on there. If you want to go ahead and take a look at those, I'd really appreciate that, and go ahead and vote on them. So that way I know what kind of content you guys would like to see more of, so I can continue to make more. Also, go ahead and make sure that you go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well. And also, if you ever want to email me, you can reach me at brad@shinytechthings.com. I'm also planning on possibly putting together a little bit more lengthy video that I'll actually be using two of these dishes here to run a very long distance Wi-Fi connection. If that's something that you would like to be able to see on my channel, go ahead and drop a comment down in the section below, shoot me an email, or go ahead and vote on one of the polls. And again, thank you so much for your support and watching. Be sure to go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and slap that like button, as it really does help out my tiny channel. Again, thank you so much, and I will catch you in the next one. Now that I have this disconnected, you can see it only has the single GPU. I will go ahead